Hello, SimTheWorld here, starting a new series with PC Building Simulator, the Esports expansion. We're taking a break from the garage to jump into the newest DLC released for PC Building Simulator. Get ready for some fun as we dive into the Esports tech support world. While I would like to do a few videos over the base version of the game, given the new release, I've just been dying to give it a try. With that said, the game assumes you've played the original game before. For those of you that haven't, the premise is that your uncle leaves you with a PC repair shop, and you've got to keep working to pay the rent and electric bills. You also have to unlock skills to help make the jobs quicker and more profitable. In the Esports expansion, you start off with these perks unlocked already. But enough with the recap, let's get started. We're going to jump right in and start by checking our email. Let's start with the weekly update. Hey champ, how's your head? Doc said you might have some gaps in your memory. Hopefully nothing bad, but just in case. You work for the Vandals, an esports company. I'm Tucker, I manage the Heart of Stone team. You're our star player, and if you don't win the tournament by midnight, it'll be the end of this company. Just kidding about the last one, you're tech support. I'm not a great gamer, but I do like the sim games. Heart of Stones, not my cup of tea. I want you to get back up to speed as quick as possible, so I made sure that you have free access to all the tools and software you could possibly need. You're welcome. This is what we would need to unlock if we were playing the regular version. I'll send you your first assignment for the week over shortly. Just keep an eye out on your budget, okay? I've secured you $1,000 a week. Try not to overspend. Good to have you back. Alright, so we've met our manager. Check out the next email we've got. Hi, I've just been told you might not remember everything about our partnership, so I thought I'd give you a quick rundown. Boy, this must have been a bump to the head. My name is Aubrey, and I'm the Esports Liaison at Corsair. We've got a sponsorship contract to fund your team in exchange for you repairing our brand up on stage. Win-win. As sponsor, we'll send you an occasional request to make sure you're showing our product in the best light possible. That's all there is to it. Looking forward to working with you again. Alright, moving on. We've got our sponsorship. Oh boy, who is this? Hi, how's the tournament going? I hear your team made it into the finals. But is it true that you had to take a few days off? Something about memory loss? Do you remember who I am? It's me, Uncle Tim. Oh great, Tim's back. Who am I kidding? I'm unforgettable. And I should know, I've been trying to get the tax man to forget about me for years. He is cheap. Anyway, I guess this proves supporting an esports team is more stressful than the usual workshop jobs. Don't sweat it. We all need a break sometimes. I took a week off last month to hang out on the beach. Told work it was a networking conference. By the way, I borrowed $15 from your account while you were out. There is a clearance sale on old computer parts, and I just know I could turn a profit on it somehow. I'll pay you back as soon as I work it out. Speaking of work, you're back now, right? After all, I recommended you for the job. My reputation's on the line too. But I'm sure you've got it all in hand. You know what you're doing. Good luck. Well, thanks, Uncle. We were supposed to start off with $1,000, but now we're down by 15 bucks. Alright, moving on to our first assignment. Okay, champ, let's jump into it. Here's the situation. Our top Heart of Stone player, Grash, is through to the final, but her rig needs a little boost. I'm thinking we double the RAM. Make sure things are clean as well. Can't have our best up on stage with the dusty PC. Oh, and Grash might have a request or two of her own, so keep an eye on your cell phone. I'm sure it's nothing you can't handle. Now go get to it. Alright, so the cell phone's actually a new feature. And there we have the phone popped up. Press R to bring up your phone. Use WhatsApp to check out the messages and job requests for your team. League Up has info on the teams, games, and all important league tables. LinkedIn is where you can track your likes and see the job offers from other teams. So let's pop up the phone. Jump into what's up, where Grash is messaging us. Glad to hear you're back on your feet. Is it true you lost your memory? Hope you didn't forget how to order new parts and stuff, haha. Just in case you did, use the shop app on your PC. You remember who I am though, right? Grash, your fave player in the whole world. Smiley face. Maybe take it easy on your first day back, okay? Head out the door when you're done and get some rest. Well, thank you. We do not need our phone anymore. We need to pick up the PC, which is often left by the door. This is going to be our first order. So to start, we take it over to the desk and let's see what we need to do. Make sure the PC can boot to OS, upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM, clean out the dust, install Heart of Stone, and complete it in 4 days. Let's jump in. Ooh, automatic part uninstaller. That certainly wasn't part of the base game. At least you have to buy that upgrade at the end of the game. That makes it so much quicker. So, to clean out the dust in the computer, we want to go to Install, where we have Tools and Software. Grab the compressed air, and spray out the PC case. A little tedious getting around the corners, making sure all the dust is out. But, once this is complete, the computer will look great. And there we have it. Dust is cleaned out. Now let's take a look at the RAM that's in the computer. It is G.Skill Ripjaw 5 Black. There's already 8 gigs in there, so we can buy another set and throw it in. Sure there won't be any issues with incompatible timings. Not in this game. Alright. So we want Ripjaw. Ripjaw 5 Black, 8 gig, 3200 megahertz. That's the one we want. And there's nothing else we need from the shop. Let's get it delivered tomorrow. Since we're waiting on parts, I think we're going to call it a day. So I'm not sure if the shop has... So in the base game, you had to turn off the lights and the computers to make sure the electric bill stayed within spec. See if there's anything mentioned on our calendar. Nothing's mentioned on the calendar about paying the electric bill. So, sorry all you eco fans. Everything can stay on tonight. Let's jump back into work. Our phone's going off. We've got our RAM here. Let's check out what the text says. It's Grash again. Great. Hey, I sent you an email about a little side job. Would be really great if you could check it out, if you have time. Sorry for sending an email and messaging about it. I was worried you might not see it otherwise. Just keep an eye on your inbox, maybe. In case I've got any other extra jobs you can help with. Boy, Grash is filling up our inbox. I'll pay for the work. Just collect on the email when you're done and I'll send the money over. Don't want to overload you with work already, but can you do me a quick favor? I noticed the PC was acting a bit weird during the semi-final last week. Could you do a virus scan? I'm nervous about the final without worrying about getting a blue screen or something. Thanks. So to that, let us respond. We got it. Yeah, she sent another smiley face back. Fantastic. Alright, so let's check out the other job that's sent over. Oh, we've got an email from Papa Corsair. Hi, glad to hear you're feeling better. We're thrilled about the Vandals reaching the Heart of Stone finals and want to make sure you got the best chance of taking home the gold. We're big fans of Grash here, and she deserves a fan just as dedicated as us. The Corsair HD 120 RGB LED case fan will give her the competitive edge she needs. you could find the time to install it in her machine, we'd be appreciative. All the best, Papa Corsair. Alright, so we need to pick up a fan. Let's actually order that and put it in our cart before we forget. So we need Corsair, HD 120 RGB LED. We need one of those. Let's actually get a couple just to have on hand. Make sure in the future we don't get caught. Let's also check out the extra side job that Gresh has for us. I don't know if I told you before, but I have a little brother. He always watches my games when there's a league match, and I know he looks up to me a lot. He's always playing Heart of Stones. He's actually getting pretty good. If he keeps it up, he might actually replace me one of these days. Haha. But he messaged me yesterday really sad because his PC won't turn on. He's scared, it's broken, and he'll need a whole new computer. But I told him I'd get somebody to look at it. From what he said, I think it might be the PSU is faulty. Can you fix it? Thank you so much. It'll mean a lot, Crash. So we'll accept that job too. Alright. So, let's get started with the computer. The second PC is coming in. We need to install the RAM that we just bought. Let's zoom on in. Open up the RAM slot. And we can add a new stick of RAM that we just put in. Cool. Gresh also mentioned that there might be a virus on this computer. So let's put the USB stick in, boot it up. And we want to add the virus scanner. While we're at it, let's also add Heart of Stones. This way it's already done, and we don't have to worry about it when the job is complete. Luckily the computer's quick reboot, jump into the virus scanner. And Gresh has been looking up some things that she should not be. Alright. At least it's clean. Let's uninstall the virus scanner because no one wants that on their computer clogging it up. And with that, we could finish the job now, but we are also waiting for that Corsair fan. That we need to order. Well, I wish we knew what PSU he had. We could order that now too. But let's order the fans. Those will come in tomorrow. And we will end the day. Alright, let's get back to work. Our new computer is here. Our case fans are there. Let's grab those. We're going to take this little side hustle to this table. Let's pop off the case and see what kind of PSU we're looking at. We want to remove any cables connected to it. And remove the PSU. Cool. Check our inventory. Check out the power supply. We need a Cooler Master MWE Bronze 650. Alright, so we are going to order us a new PSU. Comes the power supply. We need a Cooler Master. 650. And we'll add that to the cart. But we won't order yet. We still want to make sure that there's not anything else we'll need by the end of the day. Let's check our emails. Alright. Hey, how's it going? Just thought I'd send you a reminder that the next match is this Saturday. We'll ship Grash's PC over to the arena as soon as you leave the workshop on Friday. So make sure you've got as much of it done as you can by then, okay? And make sure you get plenty of rest Friday night. We'll get you a taxi to the venue on the day, so you'll be on hand for any last minute tweaks or fixes. Keep up the good work. I'll see you in the arena. Apparently this is pre-COVID days where we could all congregate and watch. A good day those were. Hiya champ, how's it going? Got a little job I thought I'd pass your way, don't worry. It's totally team related. So I do a little gaming myself from time to time, but recently my PC started getting slower and slower, and then last week it stopped working completely. Not sure what went wrong, but I'd really appreciate your expertise right now. Okay, so it's not totally team related, but I'm the manager. Everything I do is team related. Can you help? I wonder if good old Tucker's been checking out some websites he shouldn't have. We'll help him out. Then another email from Grash. Hi, I got another little job if that's okay. I found my old PC the other day. It's the one I used back when I first started playing Heart of Stone a few years back. Thought I'd boot it up and play the game on there just for old time's sake, you know? But they've updated the game a bunch since then, and now it doesn't run. I think it's just the graphics card that isn't good enough. Can you upgrade for me? Alright, we can upgrade your graphics card too. Boy, so many jobs coming through now that I'm back at work. But for us, we've got one job to do today, and that is to get the Corsair fan installed. So to take this fan out, we need to remove the fan cable, remove the fan. They only asked for one fan, but since this is Papa Corsair, we ordered two. Let's get 2 fans installed for this computer. We can install one there, but actually the cooler tubes block the fan from being up top there, so we'll only fit 2 in the back. Now we want to make sure the cables are all plugged in, which we already have the perk for automatic cabling installing. So I believe we have nothing left to do. Put the computer back together. Put the front of the case on, and we'll boot up the PC. Took care of the virus, we took care of the upgrade of the RAM, installed the game. This thing should be ready to go. And I see nobody looking for us. Let's call this job complete. And with that, we'll save the jobs tomorrow for the next video. Thanks for watching, as I simulate my life one game at a time. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the action. You can follow on Twitter for updates for future games being played, as well as follow on Twitch as I try to stream 3 days a week. Thanks, and I'll see you next time at SimTheWorld.